We've got to win the game.
Toby's in the box. Can he get it under? He can't the first time, but he has the second time. Toby cuts back, loads up the shot. Kojo tries to flick it on to Bantic. Bit of composure. Bantic cuts inside on that left foot. It's gone all the way over to Ben Brooks. What can he do?
We've got goals to back and no time to lag. Up the tags.
Hello and welcome back to another #United match day. We are down here at Aveley Stadium playing against Grays Athletic, and this is a ground we're going to have to get very familiar with. We are here again next week against Aveley. The women have got a game here soon as well. Beautiful day, nice packed attendance here, and a very big game in the league. We find ourselves in, Eddie, say it quietly, a playoff push. Can you believe it? The table has done a bit of catching up. Some of the teams that had games in hand have caught up. Currently sitting in 8th position. Our opponents today, Grays, in 5th position, but only 3 points between us, Eddie.
Oh, it's getting exciting. It's hotting up. It's hotting up. I'm expecting a big game today. Big performance from the boys and hopefully a win. 3 points is a must.
Now, before we head over and hear from Debs ahead of this big game, did you know, well, I know you know, we are smashing it on TikTok recently. Been putting a little bit more time into it. 5 million views in the last month. So if you haven't already, get down, link in the description. Check us out on TikTok. Give us a follow. Got also something a bit special for you today. You may have seen us testing this around a bit. Our LUCOZADE bottle cam. So stay tuned for some special bits behind the scenes, giving us a view of the boys on game day that we've never really seen before. But for now, let's get into the change room and hear what Debs has to say.
They're solid defensively, and one of the reasons they're solid defensively is because the goalkeeper starts with quite an aggressive high line, and then as a back four, they pretty much stop at home back four. So they don't leave a lot of space in behind in open play, and when they get forward, they tend to stay, which means that the spaces for us defensively when we get in and we're looking to get out are in the lines in between, and I think they would be susceptible to pace on the counter as well. Just go out and win the game. We've got to win the game. We're at the stage of the season now where we have to win. Every game we go into, we've got to win. And we need to win today to at least maintain our own targets. And that's all we're going to say. It's about our own targets, but we need to win the game today. And the way we're going to win the game is by taking it to them, being aggressive. Set pieces, they flood the 6-yard box, so once we see their side, we'll give you jobs on set pieces. But in particular, we need to be mindful of the one deep for the second header across. And we got stung on that only last week. So people in guard areas, when it sails, make sure we stay alive and we're doing second jobs. Ready? Get yourselves out there. Let's get ready to go. Let's do a job. Come on. Let's win three points today. Let's go. Come on.
Why are you not in the squad today?
I'm injured.
Oh, shock horror. Shock horror.
What are you doing with that? Oh, look at that. Shock horror. Warming up that hammy. Shock horror. Everyone's been outside for 20 minutes. Look at him. Shock horror.
Right, well, there you go. Big one. It is a big game, Eddie. I am very excited. Without further ado, let's find out who leads the line for #today. So we have an injury in the ranks. Anthony Page is not going to be able to play in goal today, sadly, which means we have Carlos Simeon, who gets his first start in the league for the Tags today. And in front of him, a defence of Matthew Waldridge and Ben Brooks on the flank. Centre-back partnership of Thomas Anderson and Harry Haysom. In the midfield, we have Lewis Watson and Kiernan Hughes-Mason, Jermaine Francis, Sam Bantic and Kojo Apenteng, behind Luke Hurst, which means on the bench we have Ross Gleed, Toby Aramalaran, Jesse Wallalasson, Thomas Stagg and Eli Benoit. And if Ross Gleed does get on the pitch today, it will mark his centenary for the Tag. So opportunity for a big moment for Ross today. Luke Hurst gets us underway here at Aveley against Grays Athletic in a massive game for #United's promotion ambitions. Okay. Here comes the ball in for Grays. Low, fizzed.
Good Carlos.
Carlos Simeon does very well in his #United debut just to get something on that and get it out of the danger area. Kears now looks to clear our lines once more.
Yeah, combination there, I think, of Brooksy and Carlos. I'm not sure who had the final touch, but they were both in the way. Some early stuff for Carlos to do on his debut.
It's clipped over. Here is Gordon. Gordon looks to go on his own. Kojo's going to probably have enough of him. They've just done well there. There's a bit of an appeal from the Grays faithful. But I tell you what, Gordon's done very well. He's not given up and he's got the ball back here down the right-hand side. Great tenacity from the 11, but a poor delivery. And we got away with one there. So silencing them would be nice. And here's a ball for Luke Hurst to get onto, and he's going to get there, you know. What's he going to do? Is he look to get it in first time? No, gets it under, waits for some support, cuts out. Good! He almost forced a heroic save there from Sandbridge, and it's not cleared yet. Kojo on the left-hand side. Back to Brooks. We know what he can do with this left foot. Looks for room. There is the ball into a danger area. Only a blue head on it for now. And Grays look to clear. Okay, I think it's going to be Knight who's going to whip this one in again. Good whip all the way to the back post. Over everybody. Headed out and headed away from goal there by, I think it was the 5, or maybe Lewis Dark, the captain, actually. Who
Nice little nutmeg there from Bano, and gets it clear. Danger averted for now. That kick is causing a few problems when it does go
It's nice.
forward.
It relieves pressure.
Good Kojo. Beat him, Kojo.
Go on, coach. It was the
Decent
back click.
ball in.
Bano's there. It was just spinning away from Bano towards the goalkeeper, but a little bit of a collision between Sandbridge and it was Joins. It's going to be a corner now. If Ben can get rid of the corner flag in his way, that is, which I don't know if he can. It's very off-putting when you take
It's a yellow card, ref, surely.
But he's done well, and it's a good delivery in towards the back stick. Over everybody, Tom Anderson appeals for something not given, and Grays can break away.
Did well there, Tomo, just to put him off.
Kojo's. Get there, Kojo. Oh, this is the hospital one. He's done well. And now here we go. Lewis, who can you find? Bano's made a run. The offside flag is going to be up there, and Luke Hurst just sadly broke through offside. Here we go. Boom. Up that pitch. Carlos. Very deep. Luke Hurst does enough to win something on. Not cleared. So what it does, it just gives them something to think about here. Now we've got possession, or they haven't quite cleared it. And here we go.
Good Luke.
Cuts it back. Bantic. It's another shot. It's nowhere near the goal, though.
Well, it's a shot.
One back by Kojo again here. Towards Bantic. Tries to get a bit of room, and he manages to get some space. Can he lay a shot on? He finds Waldridge, who might have a shot himself, or a dink back into the box. He does. Luke Hurst nearly gets on the end of it. To be fair, defended pretty well from Grays. It falls to the edge. Kojo just not quite there quick enough to get that shot away, but a little more pressure in these last 5-10 minutes from Hashtag. They're starting to come into this game. Bantic tries to flick it on, and it's out now by Grays. Here's the top goal scorer, David Knight. Does very well to hold it up. Clip back in. McClure brings it down. The flag stayed down. McClure with a chance to shoot on his right foot, and he very well held by Carlos Simeon, who was down in the right place at the right time and got 2 big gloves to it. Haysom to Anderson. Oh no, poor from Anderson there, but he's made amends immediately with a very stern challenge to win it back. He's left a real mark there on the Grays captain, Lewis Dark.
Good
and
Matty
as
well.
Now for Bantic down the right hand side. Can he pick out a pass? Bit of composure. Bantic cuts inside on that left foot. It's gone all the way over to Ben Brooks. What can he do? Has a strike on it. Oh, he did so well. Watched and waited for the ball to land, and then had the confidence to strike it. Really well hit, inches over the bar.
Broke brilliantly for Bantic, who cut inside, and I think a little bit selfishly went for the shot. Deflection nicely fell to Brooksy in the shot.
Yes, if he wanted to back anyone to make a good strike on
his left foot
on a landing ball, Brooksy would be the one, and he was not far away there. Francis doing his bit here just to put some pressure on, and here it goes to Okonwu. Lays it off. Knight clips one over. Brooks does well. He's got such an ability, the hand-foot, or the foot-eye coordination, I should say. He always knows where the ball is and always knows where that left peg is. Absolute wand. He's going to try one big pump forward. All the way for Hashtag to deal with. Tommy Anderson's there, as he always has been. A bit of time here for Kids. If he can get this one under. He can't quite do it. Has a second bite, and he's ended up landing nicely for Brace to have a strike. Good save by Carlos Simeon. Big hand onto it there and into a defensive area to relieve the pressure temporarily. Gordon, though, on the right-hand side. Playing it around here. Here's Lee.
Parried well, didn't he there, Carlos? Important save.
Ball comes in still from Paxman, though.
What a ball.
Over everybody. Over Harry Haysom, and that danger man Chukwoo doesn't get enough on it to turn it goalwards, but does win a corner. This would not be a good time to concede. We are into the last few minutes of this first half. Corner to Grays. Going to be an in-swing up from the right-hand side. Oh, it's a big delivery. It might be over everybody. It's dipped at the back stick there. Chance. Can Hashtag clear it? They can't. There's a hand in the air for something, and the referee, thankfully, points for a goal kick. We do not mind that. Would be nice. Look forward. Watson tries to get something on it and may have done that.
Good
Francis does well. Lucas, can he get a shot on? Goes wide. Kojo, this would be a great time to steal one at the end of the first half. Kojo looking for an inch, onto his left foot, now to Hurst, oh, it just falls behind him, and now Kojo, and he's
What a block.
And the game's come alive in the last few seconds, but
block.
more worryingly, Jermaine Francis is down. He's up already. He's a very robust individual. He's asking the referee why that wasn't given as a foul. Probably played advantage, to be fair to the ref on that occasion, but possibly the best attacking moment of the half for Hashtag. No real clear-cut chance. Defended pretty well from Grays, to be honest. They really closed us down. And it's going to be a corner, but the ref is going to have a chat with someone here. Right, last chance of the half for Hashtag. Ben Brooks, good contact towards the back stick. Cleared initially from Grays, and this one could run all the way out, and that will be the end of the first half action. A pretty even affair. Both teams had some form of half chances. A little bit of tempers blowing over here towards the end. We don't like to see that, but let's see what Devs have got to say after that first half performance.
Time and time, we can talk about lots and lots of things, but it boils down to the very, very, very basic ability to run and willingness to run. Because when you're not at your best and things are not coming off, you can go and make things happen with a little bit of energy and a bit of chasing. Balls go forward and they're under pressure looking to head it back, and we're jogging out. We're slow coming out. No go about us. Too deep, we've started too deep as the two midfielders, which means that we can't get close enough. And I said before about your voices have got to be to step them on. Don't just allow it to happen. What we're doing at the moment, we're getting away with it. And that's not good enough. It's not good enough. Can't afford to just drift through in the hope that something might drop for us and we might get lucky.
Second half is underway in a pretty stalemate affair so far. Be interested to see how the boys react to Devs' half-time team talk. Ben Brooks on the left-hand side. In towards Jermaine Francis, who is one of the players on a yellow card. And he's been dispossessed. And Grays tried to punt it, and that is a good ball through. And here's that top goal scorer for them, David Knight. He's got room. Here's the other second top goal scorer, Chuckwood. Big chance, can't quite force him, does very well. Massive chance here. Gets a shot away. Phenomenal challenge, but it's not cleared yet. And back in, and that was a really big chance. It went to the first goal scorer, or the top goal scorer, David Knight. It then went over to their second top goal scorer in Chuckwood. And I really thought he had all the time he needed to slot that one home, but some fantastic defending from Hashtag United to keep the pressure on, and it's resulted in a corner.
Corner here, need to get it clear.
Out it goes, Simeon gets a lot on it, not quite cleared yet though. Can we get rid of it? Oh, it's in the back of the net, out of nowhere. The cross comes in and Carlos got a hand to it, didn't quite get it all the way out the danger area, and the ball pinballed around, and before you know it, it's been slotted home by Grays, and they take the lead.
Bundled over the line there, Seb. I'll be honest, there was a melee of bodies and it's difficult to see who it was that even got the final touch. Great delivery, really on the money, and Carlos not able to get it clear. I think it rebounded off a Hashtag head and a couple of Grays heads before it fell to the Grays player, and it was poked home. A lot to do now though, a lot to do.
Ben Brooks gets up for it. Kears dropping a little bit deeper here to try and get on the ball. Harry Haysom, big leap forward. The flag stay down. Jermaine Francis, is he through? Been forced a little bit wide by the Grays defender. Can he find a yard? Clips it one in over everybody, and it's out for a corner. And that was an interesting moment there. The defender did quite well just to force Francis that little bit wide to stop him running through on goal. But it is going to be a corner to Hashtag.
Kojo with a really good chance here to get us back into it.
Kojo, in-swinger, into a very good area, into the middle. Oh, and nearly got on the end of Lewis Watson's head. Jermaine Francis, though, dispossessed, and Gray's looking to make a break, but Francis does so well to get back in again. And he's won us a free kick. His work rate is incredible. Ben Brooks is going to pump this one in. Clips it in between a chance. They're going to get a flick on it. He's flicked on well. Bantic gets it down. Oh, Sam Bantic just drags it left of the post. Brooks down the line, intercepted by the 4. A little bit patchy here from both sides, not much quality, but here's a chance. He's had one from absolute range. No way! Oh my God, he's done it! He's done it! He's done it! He's done it! It's a goal for Hashtag! It's a goal for Hashtag. Was that Ben Brooks?
It was from half.
Ben Brooks from just inside the Hashtag half. He saw the keeper off his line. He went for it from long range, and Sandbridge had about 4 different attempts to try and keep that one out. He just couldn't get the contact on it. And he's clambered over the line, and the linesmen are all in black right in front of me. Can I just tell you, I love you in a way. What a great decision from the officials to give that goal, and hashtag are back in it. It's 1-1. We needed that one, Eddie.
I am so gassed. My boy Ben Brooks with the goal. I've been giving him a lot of stick for that shot he had against, I think it was Bury or Sudbury from the halfway line. It did quite well on TikTok as well, actually, and he was not happy with me for that.
Well, that one might well do on TikTok. We can come up with some sort of meme for the goalkeeper there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bites of the cherry. Just couldn't catch it. Bless him.
I'm so
couldn't
gassed.
catch it.
Oh,
back
you
in
love
it.
to see it.
Well, you do love to see it. Kojo Pente's going to whip this one in with his right foot, which is interesting. But he's done quite well. He loves to get that whip on it. Really gets his foot all the way around the ball there. Kears knocks it back in towards Benoit. Can he get on the end of it? He can. Gets it into... Oh, goodness me! Another absolute mix-up! Oh, my gosh. Okonwo just tried to chest it back to his goalkeeper, Sambridge, who had gone the other way, and it nearly nestled into the net. Luke Hurst, nice click on there, nearly got through to Kojo.
Oh,
here's Bantic, can he get it down? Just can't quite do it, he's having a second bite though, still got it, well done Bano. To Jermaine Francis, around the player, big opportunity!
Gone down!
Got! Oh no, and I thought the referee had a look at it, he was nearly going to give a penalty on the challenge on Jermaine Francis, and then coming in out of nowhere, I think it was Ben Brooks on the left-hand side, big strike on the ball into the side netting. Up to the 15, the substitute, which is Kai Brown. And that's a good ball through here. Here's Sam Bantic on the left-hand side for hashtag. Cutting in, he's got Jermaine Francis on the overlap. Bantic goes for the shot. Not quite cleared. Bantic again, and yeah, very good block, you've got to say. Grays managing to get blue shirts in the way of most of hashtag shots. Kears hounding from the front with Luke Hurst. Sambridge, who's looked a little shaky in this second half. And that's a yellow card. That's a yellow card. Booking. Thank you. Gordon, the ball was going out, and Gordon, very foolishly, I mean, he's a little bit disappointed, but he can't argue. The ball was going out, he was 5 yards in play, and he just tried to catch it. The worst thing is, Eddie, he dropped it. Panic. Harry Haysom, out wide left. Hashtag definitely controlling the large moments of the game here. That's a great ball from Ben Brooks towards Francis. Cuts inside, has he got an option? He's holding up well on the edge of the box, looking for some support. Goes back wide to Ben Brooks, so you know what he's going to do. Oh, he actually tried to play across with his right foot here. Don't see many of them. He did get it through, though, and Toby got the header towards goal. Easy for Sambridge, that one, though. But now, since we've scored, hashtag definitely are in control. Can we make it count, though? Because there's still anyone's game, this. Ball throughward. Chukwu's going to chase it, but nicely through to Carlos Simeon. Big throw. That was a risk to throw that towards Gordon, but Waldridge has done well to cut inside. Here is Waldridge. Over towards Kears. Kears nicely out of his feet towards Bantic on the left-hand side. Bantic cuts back in, ball in from his right-hand side towards Watson, who gets a head on it, and Sambridge comes and claims.
Bit difficult to bang your drum when you're not in the ascendancy.
Yeah, you think they might get behind it at 1-1 though, but here's a chance for them to get excited because the ball's down the right-hand side for the substitute, Kai Brown. He looks to beat his man, he does do very well and gets his cross in. He's behind everybody, he was just behind. Oh, here's a chance to, oh no! Oh!
That drum may start banging again, Seb, because they've just taken the lead again.
The cross came in and Chukwu's got control of it, turned around, got a half a yard, and he's just managed to poke it underneath Carlos Simeon, and that is a real shame. But that is the problem when you don't take advantage of being on top. I did say it was still anyone's game, and once again, Grays Athletic back in the lead. And it's going to be another substitution here. It's going to be Ross Gleed, who's the third and final change for hashtag. And I think it's actually Ben Brooks who's coming off.
And that is Ross Gleed's 100th appearance.
Well, what a way to mark a centenary it would be if he can get in here and manage to do something that can get us back in this game and probably back in the playoff push.
Carlos to punt this one long then.
Big kick needed. Up it goes. Unchallenged though. Second ball from Kears. Goes up, wins it, Jermaine Francis. Punts forward for Toby to run onto. Flag stayed down here. Toby's in the box. Can he get it under? Can't the first time, but he has the second time. Toby cuts back, loads up the shot. Kojo tries to flick it on to Bantic. Sam Bantic! Oh, it's a good shot, but it's straight at Sambridge, and he'll be very pleased to get his hands on this one. They're the sort of harsh chances that Bantic's head's in his hands. He knows that was a chance to get us back level. Play it feet, Eli, play it feet. He's dinked one over towards Toby. Toby's managed to somehow get something on it, and now it's fallen to Jermaine Francis on the right-hand side. He's going to look for some room. Attacking, can he get into the box? He is in the box. Clips it towards the back stick, just over Watson. It falls now to Toby, and it was a rising ball. He just couldn't get that right foot over. It's a bit of a kung fu kick in the end, and it's over the bar. Bounding around, not enough for Waldridge to get onto. Here's a chance for the 8. Goes out wide to Gordon. Gordon, one touch in towards the box. Look for the shot on his right foot, and it does go in, but an easy stop in the end.
Kojo, go.
Carlos
Go, go, go.
Simeon pumps it out towards Toby. Once again, he's completely surrounded
All
by blue
over him,
shirts. And
ref.
surely that's a free kick, and it is. And Toby's rowling around there. It hasn't taken much for the referee to produce cards. I didn't see a lot in that there.
No, me
But
neither,
Toby's
if I'm
rolling around like maybe a stamp or something, a bit of a Marcus, but I'm not sure there was one. I didn't see it myself, but Toby's
No.
down. Pump forward. Watson, can he win it? He can, of course, towards Kojo. Kojo's in the box on the right-hand side.
Great block.
Big swing and another big block. That man, Jeffrey Okonkwo, has been a rock for them all game today.
Come on, boys. Gleedy with the ball then.
Leading.
Looking to go long.
Pumps forward. Francis going to run onto it, which he does all day. Great first touch. He's into the box. Referee, surely he's going to go back and give that if nothing comes of it. Wasn't in the
What a
box though.
touch.
But goodness me, a big chance.
Clip it. Find the white shirt.
Oh, nicely played.
Greedy.
Ross Gleed driving into the Greys box. He's a crossfield ball. If Kojo keeps that in, we're in business here. Could this be the last chance for hashtag? Kojo on the right-hand side, clipped in towards the back stick, over everybody, pushed out by Sandbridge, only as far as Bantic, back in the box. Watson! Oh, that was the chance! That was the chance. The ball back in from Bano, and Lewis Watson got enough on it, and it's into Sandbridge, and he's done very well to hold on to it.
Yeah, what a
Was
save.
that the moment we had there? Got to think that was our last chance, Eddie.
Yeah, I think realistically that summed it up for us. Nearly, but not quite.
Get it forward. Forward it goes, only as far as the 8 though. And there goes the final whistle. A really tough one to take from hashtag, because we did all the hard work after a shaky start to get back in this game, get on top, look the more threatening to go on and win the game. And then that goal from Chukwu seals our fate in this one. All 3 points go to Greys. Eddie, what are you thinking?
Oh, that one hurts, Seb. That one really hurts. I think that's put a big dent in the playoff push. A very bitty game, a difficult one, and I don't think either side really showed. We're at the best and showed their best quality. But Greys, fantastic game management, and have seen the one out to get a big 3 points for them.
Yeah, it's a tough one. We are going to award a man of the match, which now until the end of the season is going to be brought to you by our very good friends and partners in UFL. Some very, very big, exciting things still coming from them this season. That brand new computer game, football game coming out. Recently announced the sponsorship and the ambassadorial role of Cristiano Ronaldo. Joined the likes of KDB, Firmino, some other bigger name ambassadors from their game. So if you haven't checked that out, there's a link in the description. But the man of the match award, Eddie, who are you going to give it to?
I'd love to give it to one of our boys, but I think it's pretty difficult to go against Nkonkwo, the big centre-back at the back for Greys. He was unflappable and impenetrable, and has proved to be, I think, the difference in this one for preventing us from scoring.
I think you're right. That spell where we were on top looking to get ahead, he was there every single time blocking it. It was a fantastic performance, so well played to him. Well played to Greys. Let's see how Devs wraps this one up.
Tough one to take, because I don't think you deserve to get beat. Second half especially. You're good. We give bad goal away in the sense of we'll have to look at it again because it's a set piece. But the response is good. And then you've been on top. Injuries obviously force our hand a little bit, but you've kept going. You've had chances, and I don't know how we haven't scored another one, to be honest. But we just have to dust ourselves down again and go for it. And there's no better game to come next than the favourites for the league, the team at the top. Certainly nothing to fear. It's important we get ready, we go into it, and everything's a free hit now because it's out of our hands before today. It's more out of our hands, and it's a long time. It's the first defeat in a long time. I can accept getting beat today, certainly based on the second half performance. First half performance, we need to be better. Right? But today's gone. We say about it. It's one game at a time. We focus on Friday now. Well done. Let's go.